Okay, Lord, I do thank you for letting me get the strength to stream today. I pray that I have the courage and the wisdom to help those who are either down in the doubts or depressed. I want to be your light, and I want to be the person that, could help those who need it more than I do. Um, I also pray for the people at their homes and their families and wish them well. I pray that my family is protected under your wings and your wisdom and your guidance. And I put this prayer in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to do like a little bit of a morning prayer. I had to do it. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. There. It's just okay, so as I said, this gameplay will be under Fire Red, LeafGreen. I don't know which one I should play, but I will be playing under probably Fire Red to, do a throwback of what, I had when I was a kid. So without further ado, let's get back down to the nitty-gritty and reminisce back to 2003, 2004, where this game came out, and I played it, and it was actually pretty cool and fun. And welcome to those who haven't known my game channel yet. Hi, I'm PokeGhostWolf. I play Pokemon games, as you can see from way back then, with the variety of Pokemon games. I had a plethora of them before I started branching out into other games such as like Call of Duty, Fallout, Skyrim, and so much more. But what started it all was Pokemon, especially Pokemon Fire Red. Without further ado, let's get in there and let's start up. Oh well, I gotta wait till the cutscene now. Okay, but yeah, without further ado, let's get in there. Oh, I already have one. Oops. But hold on, let me just let me change it up here real quick. I'll do the that one. Because I remember we are supposed to do it a brand new Let's Play, not just reminisce on one save data that does not exist. There we go. Yeah, the reason why I have like 3 different profiles is because, or 4 actually. 2 of them were for like offline type shit, like trading and just family things. The one that has the YT in the name for my YouTube, and then Twitch is the one with the big purple one. Like a dark purple. A dark purple background to be exact. The one that said Nordic on it. But yeah. This is how to far away by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Last time I checked, I'm a girl. And right now, it's the Ant Flow season. Fucking Ant Flow decided to come in. And anyway, let's do. And then. That's the sad part. I can't do like little. And then. Pokey. G. I mean, So it's like GT and then W from our Pokey goes wolf. And voila. Right, so your name is Pokey GTW. Or Pokey Ghost Wolf. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both your babies. What was his name now? God. You guys know, way back then, I used to have this name as my rival on the Pokemon. If you guys look all the way back to like maybe 2017, my first Let's Play on Fire Red using the emulator, you guys can see I always use this name with the rival. Let's go back to that reminiscence. Was it Quentin? That's right, I remember now. His name is Quentin. Okay, Ghostwolf. Your very own adventure is about to unfold. A world of dreams adventures awaits. And Pokemon awaits. Let's go! And as for this, near than my everything else. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta get my voice back to fucking working order because this is ridiculous. I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to worry about my fucking voice constantly changing, cracking, fucking vocal tones that like change all randomly. Okay, leave me alone. And if people don't like how I voice act, you can go screw yourselves. I can do it the way I want to. My life, my body, my voice, my rules. You can't do shit about it. Anyway, let's go. Well, shittles. I completely forgot. That bar, and then I really don't need everything up here. I guess. I don't know, but yeah. There we go. And Sprout. I'm gonna have that off right now. Just for a bit. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have my little model thingy be up here for a sec. Cause, I mean, if anything, this actually would be a possibly good idea for it, especially how everything I've been doing lately, and I think this is actually perfect. Yoo-hoo! I know, I'm doing the winky winks. And, yeah, I guess this is how we're gonna do it. Haha. Oh, that's perfect. Now I got the... What is it? Oculus? There we go. So that actually gives me plenty of thingy to do with my thingy. Or, I don't even know what to fucking call it. But, oh well. Let's get to it. But, yeah. I am going to share my thingy here. My live to my two lovers, my family, my friends, all that. Especially my bestie, Haley. I think she might be one. I don't know. In between, oh. There. I'm just gonna play that. Don't know. Ow, ow. There, and then I'm gonna send there, and then send personally to Grizz and all that. And that way it'll be perfect. Voila. Oh yes. Let's see here. Oh shit. I mean, I could create a YouTube post though too. I'm saying live now and doing a memory lane stream. Because let's not mention that this Pokemon game itself was my very first start on my YouTube channel. Like, if you guys go all the way back into the beginning of when I started doing like regular videos, there's a lot of Pokemon. And I'm not kidding, there was a lot. And I mean a lot of Pokemon type games. Like, I guess I would say that, that going back into memory lane of, you know, how I started, it kind of gives me, like, hope and, you know, happiness, knowing that it took me this long and this, you know, this hard-working journey of, like, you know, somebody like myself who's, you know, been since day one on her channel, was just hardworking, dedicated, and trying to, you know, be that bullheaded person that never gives up. Because, you know, there's no such thing as giving up. And they say giving up is for cowards. And I am not a coward when it comes to, you know, shit. And I will say this right now and right here. It's kind of like, I don't ever want to give up on anything. You hear me? You feel me? Good. Cause in a way, there has been like a lot, and I mean a lot, that I've been through, and, you know, things that I've said and done that I don't ever want to hear about again. But there's a lot of people that keep bringing it up or beating up a dead horse, and it makes no sense. Like, even though after the fact I, you know, take accountability and apologize for it, but nobody wanted to take, you know, the apology, and so I moved on. But then you got these other people that don't want to take the apology, but expect me to do the apology again. You see what I mean? How really fucked up and messed up that is? Even though for myself, who's, you know, wanted to be a content creator ever since, you know, she got inspired by a lot of people. Like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, CNanners. There's a lot of YouTubers that had got me inspired to become a gaming YouTuber. You know, there's like a lot of people who I think should, you know, be able to have fun and enjoy what they love. And sometimes I think this, because even though, yes, like, YouTube content creation as like a whole job, yeah, it's not gonna fucking pay for shit. But if it's a hobby or a side gig, that's what I consider it. Because I have, like, because I have legitimately, I will say up front faced, I cannot mentally work. Like, any type of situation where I'm at, like, a job, like, if something goes wrong, I will have, like, a major fucking freak out. Like, I panic whenever we have a wrong order. I cry because I think I'm gonna get yelled at and, you know, berated for, you know, my poor worth ethic. That's how I worry so damn much whenever somebody breathes down my neck and tells me to get a job, when they know I feel definitely uncomfortable for it, not to mention the state, 2 states actually. The one in Illinois says I cannot actually work because I have medical records of things that happened during, like, school, that they thought that I was not mentally competent for work. But besides all that, what I started my content creations and whatnot, or my content creating career, or whatever you want to fucking call it, like, all I know is that, I think that nowadays, it's just, it's all over the place, let me tell you that. And it's just, I don't get sometimes how people think that it's relatively, like, there's certain things that I want to call out here. That the world nowadays has gone to shit and nobody realizes it. And everything that, you know, has been done and said and, you know, things that nobody can, you know, say or take back, you know? But people nowadays get so fucking stingy or up on their high horse because of certain things that, you know, people say. And you know how it's hardly even fair when somebody wants to, you know, express their feelings and opinions, all of a sudden they're the bad guy and you want to silence them. Like, it's not fair. Like, it's highly unfair. And it's like, you're calling out somebody who's just expressing, you know, freedom of speech. And I'm like, come on. Does not everybody know how common sense or, you know, human decency is anymore? Because I feel like nobody understands that, or nobody gets it as they used to. And it seems like nobody even actually gives a flying fuck. I mean, pardon my French, but damn, bruh. Like, there was so much back then that was much easier than now. Job industries were much easier. Getting into content creation was much fucking easier. Trust me, I know. I've actually gotten to the point where, you know, I had to promote everything and anything underneath the sun just to even get, like, a couple views here and there. Like, people have told me, and this I cannot express heavily enough, if you work your ass off and promote everything that you have and put it out there for the world to see. Some person told me to put my YouTube channel and everything into a business card. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And you know how many views and everything I got ever since I did those things? A fuck ton. Because me putting out business cards while I'm out in the real world actually freaking works. It actually works, and I'm very proud of myself for it. And there's nothing that anybody says that, you know, that it's gonna like not, like, you know, I don't even know, my fucking words are all fucked up right now, bruh. Like, jeez. I'm just, like, you know, very hyper active right now, and I'm just reminiscing on this whole, you know, the bullshit. So, I mean, come on, y'all. Let's get into the game. Let's not worry about the bullshit that's happening outside of the world. Let's just have some fun and reminisce on what I did prior to all this. And prior to all the fucking bullshit drama. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, that's a...
Yes. Wait, I'm too big. I'm covering up the thingy. Here, let me just shrink myself. Bloop. There we go. There. Now everyone can see the screen and the subtitles. Aha! I'm tiny. I'm a tiny human. I'm a Polly Pocket. Great. Now Xena can actually put me in her pocket.
Okay, let me do this.
It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Hey. Oh my.
There is someone who pays a lot.
Yeah, but I do care about those guys that pay attention to me. Not really. I don't need a fortune teller telling me what that shit is. Hold on, I'm gonna call my babies, see if he's doing alright. And I think he's probably, I think he was sleeping. Let me check here.
I'm gonna let him knows. Hi, dears. Ugh. I'm gonna take a nice swiff of my thingy here. Hi, babies.
Yes.
Hi, babies.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
I've been tired lately. College has been kicking my ass, not to mention this time of the month fuckery.
It's not fun.
Right.
Also, here, I gave you a photo. There you go.
I just recently just took that. I got some nice new shades. I have another pair here somewhere. I just don't know where the fuck they went. Do you go to work tonight, babes?
No.
Oh, okay. You're off?
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, how's the, night shift stuff going, babies?
It's good.
Well, that's good. At least it keeps you up all night, a couple things here and there.
I mean, yeah.
And plus, you know how we both are. We were both like, what? Insomniacs? Because I remember I used to stream like around like, what? 12 to like 5 or 6 in the morning, then we went to bed.
Yeah.
So hey, it's kind of a bonus, because since you're chronically, well, technically we're both usually chronically up all night, you have an extra, you know, valid thingy. Excuse me. I did, but with my mental health and everything that happened, not so much. I used to work as a night shift stalker at the Walmart. And
Right.
let's just say 10 o'clock at night to 6 a.m. and your sleep schedule's all kerfuckled because of it. So my sleep schedule was fucked since then. Let's see. I'm really, like, recently just been starting to play, Pokemon on the Pokemon Fire Red on the Switch.
Yeah.
They've actually did pretty good. They incorporated everything they had from the Game Boy Advance and made it into the part where the Switch, so you don't have to get it on the virtual console thing or whatnot, but you could actually buy a copy of it. You know, people have been really screaming at Nintendo to have it to where they can have these type of games on the big screen, and they kind of did their part on that, I think.
Right.
But what I don't get sometimes is the fucking Power World shit, because you see another, like, company do better than you. You don't get so happy. Maybe you should try, you know, working harder on the games sometimes instead of being so happy.
I mean, yeah, but it's Nintendo.
Nintendo's always been so happy, especially with people who do ROMs, who actually, you know, preserve their games that they are literally putting in their virtual consoles. I mean, they can't really, you know, be mad at those people for, like, keeping something that they loved alive, especially when it's Nintendo. I think they should be fucking grateful for that shit. Especially, how old is the Game Boy? 30, 40 years old now?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So I really don't get why they decide to be so happy to people who want to preserve and, you know, keep those types of games alive, because back then those were the games that we all grew up on.
Right.
And nobody at the Nintendo company, probably except for Reggie, who sadly he had to retire, I guess. I don't know. If Reggie saw that the company was being so happy for no reason, and he thought that some people who were preserving those games were trying to keep those memories alive from their childhood. And he thought that was noble, if I remember correctly. Especially how Nintendo President Reggie also loved seeing people playing games. And, you know, playing Nintendo games that they have made. But ever since he left, it went to shit.
Yeah.
So, what do you plan on doing today since you got your day off? You want to play some Power World later with me?
I don't think I have it downloaded.
Fuck. Well, if you do get it downloaded, I have a world for you, me, and Xena to play on. And I think you remember the game Icarus, right?
Yeah.
I still have your base in there, still downloaded in there as well.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I get the DLC for it.
I only have one of them, which was the one with the. It's not the one with the high type of planet and fishes animals. It's the second one. The exile something. I don't know. It's not. It's like another planet or another region, but it's not the one that's called Prometheus. It's the other one.
They came out with an Egypt one.
An Egyptian one?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the brand new one, isn't it? Because I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
There was one called Something Reach, another one called Prometheus, and now another one that's for Egyptian type style.
Give me a second, I'll look.
Alright. I'm trying to look at my game on the Icarus game for right now. Oh yeah, did you know I have a Discord server that shows me what games are free, what aren't, or on sale. I've actually gotten House Flipper for free.
Dangerous Horizons
Dangerous Horizons
is the newest one.
Yeah, that's the newest one. That's the Homestead. I do not have Great Hunt, but I have
Dangerous, Homestead, Great Hunts, Sticks, New Frontiers, Hold Fast, Frostfall, Aquatica Isle.
I do have Sticks. I do not have the Prometheus or whatever it's called.
The only one I have is Matariki Holiday.
Matariki Holiday. Yeah, that's what I have too. And then I also have the Sticks content pack and New Frontiers. But I also have to think I'm getting all of these, the DLC, all at once. Will probably be, well, for me, it'll probably be an arm and a leg. But I'm planning on saving. Which,
if you, I tend to use, GG deals a lot.
GG deals?
And then, Humble Bundle.
Humble Bundle and GG deals. I need to look that shit up because I remember the G2A shit, but the GT keys or whatever the fuck I call them. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I get a lot of the stuff I have.
Yeah, you wow, okay, shit. And you can get them for different consoles, right?
Yeah, it's not just for like PC or anything like that. It's there's multiple different ones you can get. You can get them for like PlayStation, Xbox, stuff like that.
Wait, Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Oh my god. I'm keeping these two sites. Thank you, baby. I think you actually helped me save a lot of fuck ton of money for other things other than games. Got rent, I got food, I got... Ugh. You made me one happy girlfriend. You made me one happy camper. I really wish I could come see you though, but right now I guess I can't because of travel bullshit. I want Steve to kidnap me and take me over to you and Xena so bad.
Alright.
That actually would be kind of funny if all of a sudden Steve just shows up out of nowhere, yanks me into his car, he's like, "You're coming with me. It's a surprise for Xena. Shush." I'll be like, okay. And I'm just sitting in the car pouting like, what the fuck are we doing here? Where am I going? I didn't pack. Oh, I'm a happy camper. Wait, did you remember the game that you got long time ago called Stray?
Yeah.
That cute little kitty cat game.
Yeah.
It was so adorable.
I never beat it.
Oh no! Why?
Just honestly forgot.
You forgot?
Oh, I'm a happy camper. Well, I know where I'm gonna get all my games now for cheap.
Yeah, it's not a bad site.
Especially when you're getting games for very cheap, and they're technically keys that other sales and retails do a lot better, and that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. What are you playing over there, mister?
Crimson Desert.
Damn it.
Crimson Desert? You just got that game, didn't you, babies?
I got it when it came out.
Lucky.
Well, I pre-purchased it.
Oh, because I know you were doing that, because I remember you said you were saving money to put down payments for a certain game. So I think it was that, and plus the Pokemon ZA bundle.
No, I had that paid off like 2 weeks before ZA released.
Nice. I still have to figure out when they're gonna make the other bundle for that other new Pokemon game that's coming out.
Wind and Waves.
Yeah, because I've been debating on trying to, put down payments for that.
Wind and Waves will not release till 2027.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is I can put it down, like, on down payments for the whole entire Switch system along with the game.
Right.
Because I know they usually have bundles for everything at this point.
Yeah, normally.
Yeah.
Also, Mischief's doing okay. Being as stubborn as a little girl she is, even though she's got allergies up the wazoo, and her mucus in her eyes are causing her to be blind as a bat, so she's trying to hide. I'm like, no, you're not gonna hide.
I want to see your pretty little face. Stop it.
Yesterday I had to go grab her a thing of cat food, like the wet type of cat food, because now she doesn't want to eat her dry food. So I'm gonna have to get her wet cat food from now on.
Right.
I just really don't know why she's being stubborn and not, like, eating her dry food when I give it to her. She's like, I'm not hungry. And I'm like, yes, you are. You're just too stubborn.
Well, I mean, it could be she doesn't like that brand.
She's had it since she was a kitten, though. I mean, plus it was her brother's favorite, too. So I'm thinking that's because since he passed away she doesn't want to have any, like, food that reminds her of him, in a way.
Yeah, but you also gotta think,
that there's
cats' tastes and stuff change.
yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to get her like she didn't like touching Friskies, now she doesn't want to touch Meow Mix. Now I'm thinking she just wants to have that fancy smancy shit. The fucking Purina Imes or whatever, you know? She's just too stubborn for her own good. But then again, she took after me. I hate being stubborn. Yeah, I tried to see if I could reschedule for that interview at that smoke shop. I didn't answer back yet. So hopefully I'll get a message from the people through the Indeed app to see if they are willing to do an interview again, or redo the interview. I've been just filling out, like, things out through Indeed, and when I saw that they had a smoke shop thing for a smoke shop position, I wanted to take it.
Right.
But now since I have to reschedule all that, and it's like a headache because of what happened with that text messaging bullshit. And I'm severely upset because of that.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially when I was in the middle of the interview and those text messages came through, and it got me so fucking nervous. The person asked me if I was okay, and I said, "Can we reschedule?" Because I told her something came up IRL, I need to take care of it, and they said okay.
Right.
right now, the location that I want to apply for, where you usually are working at now, they said that the location I want to go to, they said that they're not hiring at the moment, but they will have me as a person that is a candidate for hire.
Yeah.
And I also have to go to Ollie's to do the same thing for that, because I put you as a reference for the QT and plus another person, and then I have to put Xena as a reference for Ollie's.
Well, I mean, if QT looks up my name in their system, they're gonna realize I'm the night shift manager.
Yeah, and plus you're my lover as well.
So that honestly might help you out.
Yeah, especially with the night shift. And
Well, I mean, it depends. It would depend on what you want to do. You're not, when you get in and when you do get hired, you're not going to start out as a night shift.
usually morning or afternoon, if I remember correctly, because I know how you work.
Overnights is what I'm meaning. You're not going to immediately start out on overnights. They're probably going to start you out as one part-time, and then it'll just depend on like how much you work,
How dedicated and I am, and all that
Yeah.
too.
because I mean, it honestly didn't take me long, because I was working there for 4 months when I got hired as the overnight shift manager.
I mean, hey, it's a good thing that, you know, you got what you needed, and plus, since you're like a night shift manager compared to what you were with Burger King, right?
No, McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's, my bad. Because you were what, like a shift lead at that one point?
No, I wasn't even anything like that. I was on the grill.
Oh, grill master.
Well, just grill. I was a grill cook.
Okay, grenading my
Okay, don't type to talk.
Right, a sponge.
Especially with all the shit that they have done.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of my friends who I've talked to them and they said that what they're doing is more worse than what I did. They basically have the hate mob mentality. And they're not, my friends are not wrong because of that. And they told me to ignore them, and I try. And when I do try to ignore them, they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until I fucking snap. And not to mention stalking my YouTube channel, stalking everything that I do.
Right.
Well, that's more illegal than what I do. I don't go into people's, YouTube pages and type hate comments or anything like that. I'm not that vindictive. Or go into somebody's live stream and then record them without your consent.
Yeah, stupid people do what stupid people does.
Yep, just like how Forrest Gump used to say, stupid is what stupid does.
People are never gonna,
Change.
they're never gonna be satisfied with, just, leaving people alone. So they have to bother people somehow.
And one of them was by going to illegal means and pulling you into something that you shouldn't even be a part of. Which is stupid. Because you got pulled into something that you weren't even a part of, babes. Let's point that out.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Yeah. It's just... It really irritates me that they really want to, talk about shit and how that you're this horrible person, but they don't know who you truly are, because you and Xena have been more kind to me and more, loving to me more than Brandon ever did. And I'm gonna say that now. I just wish people can leave me alone and you alone and everyone else that I love alone. But if they keep on doing the illegal route and doing that shit, I have the right to, to press charges on them.
It's pretty incredible speed. Okay. Down. Down here. I do got to,
I just saw my notification on Indeed go off, so I'm gonna probably hop off and talk to them.
Okay.
But, you know, I'll be back and talk to you more about some stuff, and probably later on I'll stream again. Just later tonight. Because my brain and body's like, go to fuck to sleep, motherfucker. Even though I've been trying to get to sleep, my body's like, no, I want to be up. I want to go run around. I'm gonna go wee. And then brain's like, just 5 more fucking minutes.
When somebody like myself is so fucking exhausted, it can't even fucking